No, until I texted him.
Well, he like posted and I slid him and I said, "You got a podcast?" And he's like,
Oh,
"Yeah, you
that's
want to
right.
come?"
That's right. I'm like, yeah, you want to? Because literally nobody did. Nobody said they wanted to.
I don't think I have it on. Yeah, I do. You do that on Snapchat. I guess I didn't see it.
Are we filming?
Yes.
Yeah, we're now.
Oh.
This is officially episode 2, but we don't have a name.
I thought it was the Yardcast.
It was Yardcast, but I looked up Yardcast first thing, and it's complete. There's actually a whole channel called Yardcast. So we got to come up with a
Backyard
name.
Booligans.
I'm pretty sure that's a name. Look it up real quick.
What?
Backyard Booligans.
Booligans?
Booligans.
Booligans?
Backyard Booligans. I don't know. What are you going to talk about today, guys?
Oh. I don't know.
Let's talk about watches. I got my 5th one this year.
Oh, my own day.
Fitbit. What is it called?
Matthew
There's
Podcast.
Backyard Hooligans, which is an album by the Bermuda. I don't see anything for Backyard Booligans.
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 Alright.
Alright.
We do Backyard Booligans podcast. Welcome to episode 2. The official name of the podcast is Backyard Booligans.
With the B.
With the B.
Matthew doesn't know what to do. Right now he's very confused.
And then just, if you got something to talk about and you want to say something, you say it, you know? What do you want to talk about, Matthew? Since
Talk
you're-
about it.
I don't know.
Since you two
What
are
was
our
I
new
saying?
guests for today.
Like Marvel or like best superhero movies or
Best superhero movies? You want to do
man.
like Marvel versus DC?
I think DC is too dark. Or like it's good, but like a lot of them are like dark. It's not like a kid movie. Like you can watch, like a kid can watch the Avengers. Like it's some parts that are like bad for it, but the DC like I couldn't even like I was when the new Batman started coming out. I couldn't even like sit there and watch it because it just could confuse me and it was too dark.
Right.
Have you ever seen like the cartoons of the Batman series? Those things are dark.
Like when Mark Hamill was the voice of the Joker.
Oh yeah.
That dude, like a lot of his takes were some pretty gruesome stuff. I mean, like the Joker in general, like he's like a pretty messed up, twisted dude. There was a whole comic series whenever the Joker when he had gotten arrested or he had turned himself in. When he escaped, the only thing that he had left for evidence that he escaped was he cut off his own face and pinned it to the wall. Well, whenever he decided to go back into crime, he literally rigged his sewn off face to the rest of his face.
That's crazy.
And he was like, at one scene he's like hanging upside down, and he literally grabs his face and just twists it. And he yells, he's like, turn that frown upside down. And like you see all the maggots and like the dying skin. It's gross.
That's that dark stuff.
Mhm.
Like, who was it? Jack Nicholson, right?
The first
Jack
one?
Nichols.
Yeah, with
Is it Nichols or?
Jack Nicholson.
who's he with? He was with Two-Face. When he did that one. That one. That's kind of like
Or
where
like
it kind
the
of started.
original.
Are you talking about the original Joker? That's Jack Nicholson.
He's not the original, is he?
Yeah.
He's the original live action one.
Yeah.
It was Jack Nicholson and then Heath Ledger.
Oh, I thought they had like a.
Heath Ledger was the one with Two-Face and the one with Christian Bale. It was for The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. But The Dark Knight Rises was Bane.
Bang now.
Was with Bane. But The Dark Knight was with Two-Face and.
Oh yeah, it was because Harvey Dent
had turned into Two-Face.
Right.
Actually, it burned half of his face off. That's where the Quispy meme comes from. You see that? Quispy. And it's just both
Quispy.
side burnt. It's gross looking. No, I mean, I think Marvel is better overall.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
They got good stories. And some of the movies are pretty wholesome. Like the rest of these, they're dark. Like Justice League was just the movie was slow, produced slow, and it took way too long for it to even come out.
Are they making another one?
No, but they are making another Justice League.
Making another Aquaman? Because
Yeah, they
Aquaman
are.
was pretty good.
Aquaman was good.
Once they started making who was it? Wonder Woman and Aquaman were like the ones that were like not so dark.
Yeah, they were good at that point.
Oh, we can't shake the table. I forgot about that.
I was trying to tell you, but you wouldn't look at me.
You could say something. You're the producer. You're in the show.
Yeah, you're just doing homework over there.
You're just the unseen face. You're like Jack from Unboxed Therapy. We just don't see your face.
Well,
Nah.
these guys.
Not until we hit 10 million subscribers.
Then we'll do a picture of them.
Dog, I'm on 5 right now. I got 5 subscribers.
Oh, are you now?
Wow.
And 4 of them are these guys.
Oh, God.
I'm not
Someone
even
is doing
subscribed.
And
Take your
one
phone over
is
now,
not
hit the bell icon, like,
No, I didn't tell you
subscribe.
about it until today.
Let me show you how to do it.
I invited you actually, didn't I? I
Yeah,
texted
you
I
did,
did,
but
you
I was
put
at
your-
work.
Let me show you. You guys gotta hit the
Are you
like
sure you're
and
gonna do
subscribe
that?
button. Turn on
The
notifications.
What?
I told you.
Well, I knew that, but you last we talked, you said you would put in your 2 weeks, and I didn't know if you had already been
Oh,
done or
yeah.
not.
That ended really quick.
You come work a paint doctor with me.
I will.
I'll
hire you. Get
I'll pass.
Paint doctors actually don't.
I kind of like my job.
Were you working?
McCorders.
Recorders, right? I remember we talked about it.
Hey, Patrick, where are you working?
Yeah.
I'm actually getting a job at the Civic Center for temporary.
You're working for the government, dog?
No, I'm gonna.
Boy, he is. He ships out
Oh,
on the
yeah.
12th,
The
November.
Oh yeah, look at military.
San Antonio.
Air Force, get it right. He might jump you, bro.
Dog, the army recruiters called my mom the other day, right? And they were like, hey, we want to see if Alex was interested in enlisting
Why
and
do they call
stuff.
your mom?
Huh?
Why do they call your mom?
Because I never answered her. And I put her as my only contact.
God.
But they're like, I was wondering if if Alex was still good into enlisting. They're like, trust me, we tried. I'm like, well, we'll break your heart even more. And she goes, we want him to enlist in the Air Force.
God, dang.
She goes, the lady was like, oh, okay.
Are you sure? Are we better?
Oh, it's the lady that
Well-
called you?
Huh?
It was the lady that called you?
I think so.
She's pretty cool though. 'Cause they have that one
Oh yeah.
that no, it's that white girl, but she's
No,
like
this lady, I
a
think she's
mom.
Mexicana.
Oh, she's Mexicana?
I think so. That's too far up. That's it.
They had that other one there too. She was I went and talked to the army recruiters. I was getting all the paperwork signed, filled out and everything, some stuff with my medical. But they were saying that there was a power lift that she was like that. I mean, she looked black, but she was like a light skin. But
Nice generalization there, bud.
but
African American.
she was strong. Like she's a power lifter. She competes for the army and stuff.
Yo, speaking
That's
of
pretty
strong,
fun.
I met my first female bodybuilder the other day at work.
Oh really?
Yo, I mean, I took her to Enterprise. We were talking, and she kept flexing, like her tricep kept shooting in the light. I was like, God. And like she's like, she goes, so what do you do? What do you do there? And I was like, driving you to pick. I was like, driving you to Enterprise.
Enterprise for my work.
Off spur?
Oh, so you
Frankfurt.
Huh?
The one on Frankfurt.
The one on Frankfurt.
That's the one that I looked at.
No. There's a recorded on Frankfurt. Sweetie, is that the one near? Because I know there's an Enterprise right behind the recorders, but that's Spur.
It's Spur in Frankfurt. Like you get on.
It's the big one, right? And it's right next to a gas station.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly right, dude. I seriously work like
That's
less than a block from you.
That's the one that I looked at.
Oh, dude, I can go see you at work, dude. I go to the Enterprise. I passed that Enterprise like. I went to that Enterprise
You should
maybe
see
like
my
5 or
truck.
6 times.
My truck's always like.
Front or back?
Huh?
Front or back? Like, is your car towards the front or the back?
So you know where that gas station is?
Yeah.
It's right behind the gas station. Right beside it.
I'm glad you just told where y'all work.
I don't pay attention. Good job.
Got that boy.
But no, I think this is all pretty interesting stuff that we're talking about. Like, I mean, back when we were in school, this wasn't stuff that we could talk about. We were talking about working at United or being at the movie theater, because I mean it's just small kid jobs.
United sucks.
I work like 50 hours a week, every day from 8 to 6.
Hey, United? Where
Now,
you-
here at Paint Doctor.
Oh, okay. I thought you told me.
Like, I mean, I do that now. I mean, when I was working at United, I was working like 4 hours a month. Actually, and I was only getting paid $8. And then they
You get paid
expected.
$8? I thought they were paying like minimum wage.
It's
there.
minimum wage for a checker, $7.50 for maintenance, and then $8.
That's not how it worked for me.
Well, that's how they had me, but I got paid $8 by my second week because I knew Nicole.
I was getting paid 10 to stain fences.
I'll give $9.50 just on the boxes on a truck.
Yeah. I get paid 10 now.
What do you do? Do you still work at home?
No, I got cussed out, and then I got I quit slash fired.
So what do you do now?
I'm a full-time student now. I'm trying to get I applied at Best Buy for a seasonal job though. I never went back though.
I get paid 10 an hour, but then I get extra hours for every other extra job that I do. Because I get paid 10 for driving. Because
You said all you do is drive?
No.
You just
I
drive people
do.
in your Camaro, or
Huh?
you drive people in your Camaro?
No, hell no.
Yeah, I wouldn't let people in my car.
No, I drive people in their cars around, or I'll drive around in rental cars and stuff like that, and just I drive for Paint Doctor. Paint Doctor works with Enterprise. We work with other PDR companies. We work with everybody. And I think it's pretty neat. But I do paint prepping too. And I do sanding and buffing for certain items on a vehicle when we have to get it painted and prepped to put it back on. And I can fill out forms and stuff like that, and I get extra hours for doing these kinds of things. So like, say I make 100 hours during my bi-weekly pay, plus whatever hours that I'm making by doing all these extra jobs. So I mean, I leave with a pretty good check. Which I mean, we couldn't be doing that kind of stuff when we were in school, you know.
Yeah.
You go now.
I was making like, I think like $470 or something like that. Whenever I was staying offensive, just because we were working like the whole time, like every day. Like you get up at 7:30, and then you're there. Like we were there till like 8 o'clock in a house in Llano Estates. Just like for 3 days straight, we were there from 8 to 8, 12 hours a day.
If I had kept doing the carpentry stuff with my cousin, because we were working on a house over there on Nottingham, down the end, and I mean I was making, I don't know, I think at the end of the week I was leaving with almost $2,000. It was good money. That scared me.
Like, I wasn't getting taxed, so that's where I kept making so much money. My biggest paycheck was probably from, what was it, when I was working at the McAllister's. I worked there whenever they first opened a new one, or when they finished remodeling it. On
University.
Yeah. And they held my first week check, but I think I made like $475.
I mean,
I think I was getting paid.
I can't wait to see where we go from here. You know, honestly, I see myself still working at Paint Doctor
For like a couple years.
for a while. I mean,
Yeah.
just because first my boss he's really really good guy, and he takes care of the people, and I get paid well. And plus, I mean, it's something really good to learn. If I don't want to do paint, I could work in auto body and work on cars myself. You know, that's just pretty cool.
You in school?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, it was either I could find some small job and go to school, or I work full time, and I've been working full time. Which I mean, my opinion on college is probably a lot more different than anybody else's, but
Yeah.
I'm not very keen to it. Not because I don't want to do it. Because I mean, really, my first goal was to become a teacher. It's because I want to teach. I'm smarter than all my teachers, so.
That's what Kevin was trying to do, is teach.
I'm going to secondary education, which is high school, and then culinary. I want to teach culinary class.
Yeah, no, I was hoping to teach math. I'm really good at math.
Oh, really?
Shoot.
Oh, got a lot of homework to do for you, buddy.
You
Yeah.
got a lot of money to
It
be
doesn't
paying
even
your
help
job.
with my homework.
He doesn't help you
You
with
didn't even
that?
Yes, I do. I help you and your sister. Don't be lying, girl.
You do not help me with my homework.
Math comes easy to me too. Like I'm always.
Oh, really?
I'm helping
It's because your
Ray.
name is Matthew.
I know, right? I mean, just take away that one T. But Ray was like having me help her with her homework, and like every other question, like she kept failing on that. But like I would get it like in less than a minute, and she's like, "How are you doing that?" I said,
It just comes.
It's kinda easy.
It's like two things of. There's like two types of kids. It's either like you're good at English or you're bad at math, or you're just good at all of it. Like I've never met a person.
I'm bad at both.
You're bad at school. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm just
I'm good
talking.
at English.
I'm talking about the people who are like good at math and bad at English. I've never met one of those people.
I'm good at
That's good at math and bad at English.
Yeah, because there's one who's good at English, bad at math,
Oh,
or there's the people who are good at both. But I've never met good at math, bad at English. You know what I mean?
Unless it's like,
Because the only people who I know that are bad at English, they don't excel in math either.
I took.
Well, I mean, you have an excuse because you had dyslexia. I remember you struggled a lot in elementary.
Oh man, bro, that was struggle.
I always, and I never found out what all those teachers were there for you for. I was like, why is Kevin all these teachers around him?
Why is this teacher always harping this
when I was a kid, I actually thought that you were like one of the rich kids that got all the extra help. but then I found out that you just got all the extra help because you couldn't read.
Because I couldn't do anything.
I
can't read.
It just so happens that he's also the rich kid.
I'm not rich at all. Boy, I don't know what you're talking about. Nowhere near rich.
Oh, but it just depends on like kind of like the English you're taking. Like my freshman year, they put me in GT English, and I thought it.
Did you drop that?
Yeah, I dropped that.
No, see, the thing is like this is the point with my personal belief with like AP and GT classes. It's just faster. It's not something that actually challenges you.
Do they do anything for you in the long run? Because I took AP biology and AP chemistry.
No, I don't do jack squat.
What was the point of it then?
To make you do more homework.
AP or pre-AP?
No, I took AP biology. I took pre-AP. No, I took AP biology and pre-AP chemistry.
No, see that was my only issue is that
Scholarships.
I needed something that I could go at a good pace, but something that would also challenge me. English, AP, and Miss Janeway's class was not hard. It was only fast.
Yeah.
That was the only people like, oh, it's so hard. But even if it's stupid easy, and it's just like, she's just like, oh, well, here's this, and this, and this, and that was my issue. That I ended up leaving that class because I didn't want to do homework faster. I wanted to do harder homework, and that's why I wanted to become a teacher because personally I was going to change the game when I wanted to. I personally I think I'd be a cool teacher. Second, I know who the kids like the kids who don't really excel in anything, and I know about the kids who really surpass everybody else. Because I was one of those kids who was always above and always ahead. I mean, I had teachers. I was like I always.
Feel good about yourself?
I had teachers who hated me because I was always done. I would always finish and I was always talking, always. And
I remember we had.
we got in trouble.
KPs.
I mean, I got in trouble in Miss KP's class because she was like, "You need to stop talking." I was like, "Well, I need to do more work, but you don't give me more work." She never gave me more work.
That was like the easiest class ever because she didn't give us any work.
But I always finished. And I always made hundreds, and I was never really failing unless I just decided not to do my homework, which that was my biggest issue. But it was easy, nonetheless.
Yeah.
She knew that because every paper that was in class made 100. Homework, I didn't turn it in. But like it's because it's easy. You know what I mean?
She had a lot of those teachers were just having those easy classes just so you could graduate.
And it also didn't help that Miss KP was also like on the road to becoming a coach.
Yeah, I mean she wasn't like the best English teacher, but like that's kind of like
she was also
that's a coach job though. It's like teaching. Like you have to do that secondary.
If you're not head coach, you have to teach.
Coach KP, his history class. Huh.
Like in middle school, Coach Ramos, he was our head coach, so he didn't have to teach anything.
Yeah, but like.
But then when our other coaches came in, he ended up having to teach history for a year.
Did he really?
Yeah, he taught history the year before we got to school.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
It's kind of weird.
I remember. God, who was it that got?
Coach Wilkerson?
Coach Wilkerson that got fired.
Yeah.
Wrapping Jake in a hog tie.
Yeah.
Her stupidness walking. God, I hope she.
Okay, hold on.
That pissed me off.
Okay, I'll be with you on that. They made me so bad, but like I was so close with Miss Watkins. She was pretty cool.
No, she hated me anyways.
Oh, dude,
I didn't.
She texted me on Facebook like a year ago.
Repo much?
Well, no, because
Oh, so you're 18 now.
No, I forgot.
She said Mike Evans 18.
Oh my god. I forgot her situation.
She had that calendar on her day, like she was marking up days. She's like Kevin's 18th birthday.
Dude, Miss Phillips she's got what, 4 more years on her sentence?
That's it.
She was in there.
5 because she went in sophomore year.
Yeah, she's supposed to be in there for 8 years or 9.
That's crazy.
8.
Yeah, that should be like a 20-year sentence.
I was hoping.
I think she got it
For
down
having
though
sex
because she
with a
has
kid, I mean.
kids. She has kids and she was going through
I bet
divorce.
you that should be.
She had a boyfriend.
That should be worse.
Yeah, Scooter. No.
Scooter acted like a grown man
And
though.
Skylar.
They all acted like grown men though, so.
Yeah, I mean.
They try.
Well, I mean, Scooter was older than all of us, anyways. Didn't he get held back? Or am I wrong?
No, Scooter was younger than me.
Was he?
Yeah.
But Kevin, you're older than all of
everybody's
us.
younger than you.
He's younger. He just matured
Well, I mean,
faster.
it's fine
Just because I
I'm
got
older
held
than.
back first grade.
Because I'm older than them. I've always see me and Julie, we've always struggled with being some of the oldest in our class too.
Yeah, I've always-
I'm the baby.
It's
It's
so
more-
weird. I
it's
walk
just-
into college now, I'm just like, man, these guys are older than me. I'm like a child again.
Yeah, I know. It's
It's like
hard.
I'm so used to being older than everyone.
Yeah, in my psych class, there's at least 5 people that already have children and that they're married.
So, yeah. There's a girl.
One girl actually looks maybe my age and she has a kid. And I'm
There's
like,
there's a girl that's
But-
pregnant in my history class.
There's
Really?
a lot, but there's also a lot of girls our age that
That
also
get
have a
pregnant.
problem with open leg syndrome.
Leg syndrome, man.
you realize this is going on YouTube.
It's okay.
Ah, I didn't watch it.
I don't have any set for monetization yet, so
Ah, look at us.
I just I'll just have to.
If you only have 5
That's what I'm saying.
subscribers.
I'll just have to private these videos whenever something does come up, whenever I become famous and get some sponsors and
Hey,
stuff.
what about us?
Huh?
What about
Yeah, what
us?
happened?
Y'all become famous too. Y'all be a part of it.
I
We
don't
better-
think something like that
we
like
better
get
get commission.
demonetized like at such an early stage.
I know. Imagine maybe like a video to demonetization because of foul
Open
language.
leg syndrome.
Because of certain excerpts where it looks at time and it's like open legs and shit.
I'll get you another one too.
Yeah, there's quite a girls already
Shit.
getting pregnant. You remember Maddie Elmore? That ex I used to date?
Your
She's
ex.
pregnant.
My uncle was her neighbor. She lived seriously right next to it. I lived with my uncle when we were on
She
the way to
still
move.
kind of lives there.
We lived with my uncle when we were on the way to move to this house. Whenever we were moving out of my old house, we lived with him. She was right next door. Always talking to some black dude.
Yeah, that's who knocked her up.
Yeah,
And then I think he did.
I'm pretty sure.
I think he's on his, because she's on one of his
Actually,
pictures on his Instagram.
I think he got arrested too.
Really?
That sounds like
Because it was kids already. It was somebody who was around already. And he looked like him.
Getting
Based off of
arrested,
what I
huh?
remember from his face, he looked like him. He got arrested.
Still bad.
Well, you have side conversations
Yeah,
over there.
what?
though?
Yeah. You said something about getting arrested, and I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. And he told me to shut up.
Okay, we need to talk about something new.
Audrey's pregnant too.
Yeah, we did that one.
Kids
We
are
talked
exposed.
about that last. We talked about that last podcast.
Who?
episode. Audrey.
Bosco?
Yeah. What? Dude, I saw her at the fair the other day. She was pregnant during our graduation.
She might just be fat, dude.
Okay.
No, bro, she's.
That's 2 strikes
You
now.
can tell a difference
No, I know.
in the
I
belly.
just never liked her, so.
Wow.
Wow.
You best pay attention, bro.
What's she gonna do? She gonna
So,
waddle herself
here's his
over
address.
here?
Here's the address.
Denied.
You put out my address on this and you're kicked off the channel.
It's just, all you have to do is
Watch me.
edit it out.
No, it's just.
All
You
5
guys
people who
here.
are subscribed are gonna come over to his house.
Yeah, they'll be like, hey, what's up, bro?
It's all you guys.
Pool party.
Pool party. It's 85 degrees. When are you gonna jump in?
It's so tempting.
You know,
honestly.
I'm thinking about
I'm
it.
thinking about it
I got
too.
some swim trunks. You guys wanna go jump
I just
in?
need a towel.
Okay, but you're how big and I'm how big?
Yeah,
They're expensive,
let me
dog.
wear your underwear is gonna look like Speedo on me.
You can wear my chubbies.
Oh my god.
The
They're gonna be
chubbies.
wearing a thong.
Make let's make a shirt trunk.
Search.
Put your legs through the armhole and just like you can just be free balling it the whole time.
Okay.
Wait, so
Hold
this,
on.
the top of the net, so just like let the goodies in?
Or
Kinda
is he
what
gonna
we
put? Or is he gonna pull the shirt neck over his waist?
Can y'all even do that?
No.
I don't know. We'll try
You
later.
just cut the seams right here.
Yeah, and then what happens when the rest of the shirt literally rips open because he jumps in the water? Dude's over there chunky dunking it by himself.
You gotta put like the black sensor bar around it.
I don't have any editing software yet. I'm still filling off my phone, as you could tell. You know,
Just
it
follow around
almost,
with the black
it almost
board.
looked professional. It almost looked professional when she pulled out the laptop. I was like, shoot, we're fixing to get some
And then
recording
I look at her
software.
laptop and it's just homework.
It's just homework.
Just homework.
It's my textbook.
It's okay. I have like 15 to
Yeah,
20
she-
problems on.
You're more determined than I am.
I'm
You're
so
I have, because this teacher is a hard ass, not even joking. She told us day one that if we missed a single class, we get a 0 for that entire day and you don't get to turn in any homework. And you're responsible for learning everything you missed. And then getting the homework for that next class that you go back to.
That's college.
I don't know. My
Welcome to life, sucker.
That's crazy. That's
But my other classes, like my English and my psych class, if I miss those days, they don't care. They'll send me my homework, and then they're like, "We'll see you later."
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have textbooks for class. I don't.
Do you have
You know-
classes on Friday?
I have this history
Do you have
teacher.
classes on Friday? Oh, do you have classes on Friday?
No.
Oh, because next Friday we have a school holiday, but I don't have classes
It
on
doesn't
Friday.
matter because you don't.
Yeah,
school.
no. it's
Exactly.
class on
So I'm mad.
There
it
is
could have
no
been like on
classes
a
on-
Monday or something.
Friday. No,
but
there
I
is.
had-
Joey Flores has class on Fridays.
Really? Because I
Yep.
thought everybody was done.
Nope. I thought
Joey
everybody's on
Flores
Friday.
has class on Fridays.
There's certain professors that have classes on Fridays.
That's kind of whack.
It's
Yeah.
his math class.
Oh, that would suck to go on a Friday.
Well, he
is it just
he-
math?
Yeah, he has like 15-minute math classes.
Dog, what?
It's a special math class. They, like,
Yeah, I bet because like he struggles in math.
It's just short attention
Yeah, see,
span.
you know what I mean?
I wish I took that class.
I need it.
A 15-minute math class would be amazing.
15?
50.
Oh,
I
mine's,
thought we did
mine's
this
an
shit 15.
hour.
Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking you're sick.
It was like 15. I was like, what's the
What
point
do you
of even
learn at
going?
15?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the point of you going 11?
But he
Factor.
like goes every day.
Factor quadratics.
Every day
In
now?
15 minutes.
I think so.
That's not hard.
I know.
Or no, maybe
It's
just
not
go.
hard.
I think it was like Monday.
What
It's like
time
every-
are we at?
Like a but more days than
26 minutes.
Oh, it's okay.
really. 26.
We'll do another. Should we do a 45 or an hour? Another 45?
Frank, you want to jump in the pool?
Huh?
It's an hour. You gotta jump in the pool.
Yeah, we'll do an hour if you
I
do.
mean, you want me to strip down?
no.
You got undies on, don't you?
Yeah, I have undies on.
On these nuts.
You got undies on.
Huh?
You got undies on.
I'm commando right now, dog.
Oh, I'm not.
Whatever.
Oh, what were y'all doing before this?
Huh?
What were y'all
Oh,
doing
hey,
before this?
whoa.
My mom and dad are in the house, dog.
Yeah, dog.
Y'all okay?
No more like yours.
So dog.
I don't have a lock on my door.
I'm
I
gonna
wish
take
I
your-
did,
take
but
your
I'm
door
already
off the
kicking down my
hinges.
shit. Dog just did. Hey, can I come do that? No. Ah, man. I ain't had no lick of privacy. You know? And even then, he go into my room. He's like, oh, I'm going to take your PlayStation controller. And I find some shit missing in my room, and it's on his desk. I'm like, where'd you get this? It was on the floor. I'm like, no, it wasn't. I know where it was.
That's on my desk.
My messy ass room. It was on the windowsill.
I remember when I got punished, I get like my personal space taken away. Like one time I had, I
What?
got in trouble at school.
How you gonna get grounded to the point to where they take away your own personal bubble?
Oh no! Speaking of personal space,
No, I got in trouble so bad in Miss Janeway's class that I think my sister had, or no, my mom had found out and she took away my door. And then my sister went and told Miss Janeway. I had the door off for like a while and I finally got tired of it.
Yo, I knew there was somebody that because Miss Janeway told us that somebody that she had
She's a
told
snitch.
everybody. She
Wait.
said one of my students got their doors taken away, but I don't remember who. I was like, oh, I know it's somebody that I know. I
She's
knew
a
it was you.
snitch.
Dude, she
Yeah.
told everybody.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting in class and she was like, she goes, one of my students got their doors taken away. She's over here laughing at everybody. Like, everybody's
I
like,
hated her.
everybody's trying to figure out who it was. Like, oh, I knew it was this. I knew it. I was like, somebody that
I
I
don't get in trouble. I've never gotten in trouble.
well, I don't.
This coming from the girl who had one of the chillest moms ever. I mean, you
I love my mama.
like up until we started dating, she was able to tell her mom, "Oh, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. She didn't say, "Oh, can I?" She said, "Oh, I'm going to."
Or no, what I would say is, "Hey, mama, I'm going so and so, someplace with so and so. I'll see you later."
That's kind of how I am now though.
I do
Yeah,
that.
that's
But
how
that's
I-
how
that's
I've
how I
been
am
since
now.
like
I've been
15
I do
years
that
old.
now
15?
because I
Uh-huh.
graduated.
My mama
Yeah,
and me,
I
we've
like
been
told-
like
I want
this.
that.
It's
I
just
want
been the
that.
two
My
of
mom
us
was like, "Hey, I'm
forever.
going to the workout podcast." She's okay, and then I just left.
But then he came around, so I had to start
Yeah,
asking
like,
where I could go.
when you texted me, I told my mom I was like, I'm gonna go hang out with Kev. She's like, okay.
No, see, no, because like as soon as I graduated, I was like, I'm going here, okay?
Yeah, that's how it is.
I just
for
have a
me.
curfew at 12 now.
I don't have curfew.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
I got my curfew. My mom removed my curfew, or she put my curfew to 1 when I was 17.
Lucky you.
But I was always home before then because one, there's city curfew, and I always have a behind registration. So if I get pulled over, I'm kind of boned. I need to go get my registration done. It's a month out.
You just wait till I'm fine.
Just went down with cop.
Is that what you're going for?
He's been going for that since forever.
You might end up working with my cousin because
Ever
that's what he
since-
wants to go for.
Ever since freshman year.
Who?
Kaden.
Yeah, but
He's
then
already training
you
with
were
the
back
cops.
and forth with military.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna be back. You're gonna
Yeah,
be with Rios.
I've always been back and forth with the military, but
Yeah,
Give me a
because
real
yeah, because I remember first you said special forces and then
No,
you or not
I
special
never
forces,
said
but you
Yeah,
said
you
something.
did.
Infantry.
You were saying you were saying some shit.
Oh,
was
I
saying-
want it. I want it.
I call me a Norfolk.
I always wanted to be in the Marines and infantry, and then that story's over with.
Woo. She didn't even
But
touch
speaking
it.
of doors being
Yeah,
taken
no, I think
away,
it's going crazy.
Was that?
Yes,
no, okay.
That's mine.
Oh yeah, because I put mine in my sock. But doors taken away. It was like my X number of time getting caught vaping, and
You had your door taken away too?
I got my door taken away.
I've never had my door taken
Straight
away.
out the hinges?
Huh?
Straight out the hinges?
I mean, my dad was like, tapping all the screws out. He just
I
took
think,
it off.
I believe this fool got his door taken off. You get your door taken off?
Yeah, like that's like they took off the hinges.
Yeah,
like,
see,
they
that's what I'm
took
telling you.
Yeah,
Straight
the nail.
hinges.
Yeah, you just gotta take the nail out. That's
Yeah,
hinges.
see, that's what they did.
I remember I even went to like the office that they had it in, and I picked the door up and put it back on. Like when they got home, they were pissed. They took the bitch right back on.
I was surprised I was able to put up a blanket.
That's what I did. Like I put like little thumbtacks and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
put a blanket on there.
Did I take that off too?
No, I never
No.
I never
I
had
did that
that.
at night though.
I never been
Oh.
to that point. But I mean,
I kept mine there, period, because
for as much as I got in trouble, but but I always got punished in the way that I get my shit taken away, and then I also got beat. Or not beat, I got punished. And my mom did me.
Yeah.
I felt like a beating when I was a kid.
I
I
got
didn't.
spanked,
Dude,
Now I get my stuff
spanked.
taken away.
No, I got a chanclazo, dude.
English.
Chancla?
There you go.
Oh, flip.
Show 'em.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember one time.
Show 'em how to use it.
So you take it from here at the base, and you let the full swing go towards the anus.
You
You want another one?
There.
Oh, I don't want to be
Hey,
in it.
shaking the table.
Hey, you're shaking the
The
table.
right, the
You're
right
messing
one's my
up the
favorite.
podcast,
Watch.
dog.
Let me see it. The right one's my favorite because I like to hold it right here by the
By the big toe.
big toe. Yeah. One time we were getting ready for
grab him by the big toe.
we were getting ready for a basketball game, and I think it was like 8th grade year, and Riley Claiborne was like running through the locker room.
That
Remember,
fool.
I took off my Jordan slide, I picked it up, and I threw it, and like he was like just about to turn the across the plane from the lockers, and like the chunkin went like right here, smacked him clean in the ear, ear hole, and
That poor
Fell
kid,
straight
he
to
got
the ground.
bullied. Like for as much as he didn't talk, he got bullied way too
Wait,
much.
Riley Claiborne.
Yeah, I mean, like everybody, like, not bullied, but everybody talked like so much mess about him
Yeah.
to his face.
Not as bad as Ryder though. Ryder got
No.
picked up.
I got picked.
Not
I
as
picked
bad
on
as
Ryder,
Ryder.
dog.
Ryder is cool though.
Ryder, they were both cool.
Ryder
It's
used to
just-
be my neighbor when he used to live 2 houses down from me when I lived on 8th Street.
Oh, where?
8th Street.
That's
Or
what
off of
I
Ironton and Iola.
Oh, I thought you were talking about by the Legacy.
No, it's by Northridge. It's like
Wait.
four houses down from Northridge. Four streets down from Northridge.
That's where I live.
You
Wait.
Northridge? On 8th Street?
Milwaukee?
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere
Yeah,
around here.
because I know
I live
where
on
he
10th.
lives.
Yeah.
You
I
live
lived
off
on 8th.
Milwaukee?
Are you talking about
I
Ryder?
live
or
on
Ryder?
8.
Ryder.
Yeah, I live in Milwaukee.
You used to
Ryder
live
did.
on there?
Oh, yeah, I lived on the other side of Northridge because you know how you're on the long street that goes on the left towards the left.
Yeah.
You
I
said-
turn to the right and I go.
Oh, you're on the up.
Yeah, I'm
He's
on the
on
opposite
by
side.
your house, man.
You're on the.
Huh?
You're on
next,
the east
you
side.
used to live by your house.
Oh,
Is that thing still alive? Press the button, dog. Just set it on there. There you go. It's dead now.
oh, I didn't even hit
wants
him.
to do it.
There you go. Now you're burning it.
He's alright.
It's dead now.
Ooh,
Yeah, that smell hit me.
Oh, you can smell it?
you can't smell it?
Nope.
Waft it. How they teach you in science? They said. And I always piss my teachers off. I told my teacher. She said waft it. Go slight. And I was like. And she got mad. I remember one day I got real lightheaded and she got mad. She goes, "I told you to waft it." I swear I can't tell you how many times I had teachers almost quit because of me. I was a bad kid.
Bro, go jump in the pool, bro.
Why?
With that thing on.
It's just batteries.
Yeah, the batteries.
I say that now.
The batteries are explode. Just don't press the button. Or you'll kill Shamu that's in the water.
Shamu.
My thermometer.
Shamu.
I have a pool thermometer somewhere. Did you shock yourself?
No.
Could you do this?
Scare him.
That, but it was like
Don't shock the table, though.
It double tapped.
Everybody's got electronics on the table.
Yeah, this is my electronics that I paid for.
This is
so,
my
you know,
Oh, mine's on rubber, so I'm okay.
Mine's not.
Mine's on.
But you got plastic.
What's that about? Shotgun tape?
Because you have an iPhone 11.
That's right. Don't do that.
He's like, you see his eyes?
I'm not going back to the iPhone debate, dog. That's I can go on and on and on for days. You know, the only thing it's just
You're going
stupid.
back.
It's just
This is
I'm
my
going
first.
back.
This is
I
my
can't
first
regress.
iPhone since the 5C.
Trash.
This is 11. That's like 6 generations.
Hey, you
No,
talked about the
it's
OnePlus
actually
7 Pro.
it's actually 5 because they skipped 9.
Well, talk about the OnePlus 7 Pro. I want to know.
I'm gonna get one.
I'll get. Are you getting the T or the Pro?
The Pro. Why would I get the T?
This
I
is
don't
so
know.
much fun.
I'm looking at the T.
But the T's got that circle on it.
I know. That's why I didn't like it.
No, but the Pro looks
And
dope.
the camera
Plus the
on the back
pop
is
up.
ugly.
Plus the pop up camera.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm talking about. The circle.
Why are you punching it so hard?
It doesn't shock you. It shocks
Ow.
bugs.
That's how much
No.
it hurts.
No, it shocks you.
I
Watch.
think hitting it hurt more than the shocking.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that metal grate.
And after a while, you can kind of feel it.
Guys, we need an official topic. We went from Marvel movies to talking about school and
work.
girls being pregnant
And work.
and work.
Is this not the one where he shocks his tongue?
Go get a 9-volt battery.
That's easy.
That's fun though.
I used to do that as a kid. Just
Yeah,
like,
did anybody else
I
stick
would
with
do
it
it
with
with
their
the
tongue?
Yeah,
I would do it with like the dead ones, but not like the fully charged.
I just sit there as a kid and I'll be like, "Eh."
You ever done it?
So now we know why.
You ever done it with a fully charged one?
Yeah,
Does that hurt?
No.
No, it just feels weird.
it tingles.
It just tingles your tongue.
Yeah.
You wanna know what it feels like?
No, I
Go
don't.
jump a pool.
The average human
What's
nervous
the-
system creates about as much power as the
Wow.
The World Trade
as the
Center.
nine
Here
volt
with your
battery.
useless knowledge is.
You want the password or not?
No, I'm talking about.
So I'm
it's,
running off a
it's
9-volt
just-
battery?
Just put Alex
What?
as
He
really
said I'm running
broadcast.
off a 9-volt battery pretty much.
You are. So Matthew,
It's not gonna show up.
I don't know.
Podcast?
Yardcast.
Yard.
Oh, we weren't looking up yard cats.
Well, I haven't changed the name of the first episode yet.
Oh yeah.
Can you post the first one?
Yeah.
I got
This
5
is live on Instagram.
4 subscribers.
No?
This
Four.
is-
Oh, I
He
got
was
4.
joking with you.
Oh,
I said we should.
He's recording it, then he's gonna post it on YouTube.
YouTube, okay.
Oh, there's
But
the first one.
Yeah.
3 days ago.
Yeah. Saturday.
With Aaron.
Aaron, me, Kevin, Joseph. Giuseppe. Joseph Jefferson, the Mormon, skinny kid, junior. Or he's a senior now. He was a junior.
Skinny dip. So his Snapchat name is.
I mean, I see him on there, so, you know. Kind of figured it out.
Don't shoot that into the air. Because you'll catch salt in somebody's eyes.
I'm a crack.
Pepper my tongue.
I'm a crack shot.
Do not shoot in face or
You know
eyes.
the carnival games? You put the pair like with the little BB guns? I almost won it.
Where you cut the star out?
Yeah.
Dog, I was literally 3 shots away from winning.
I was 2 shots away. Like he told
Oh,
me.
why you gotta one-up me now?
Because it said it was.
One shot. You're already taller than me. It's not. You will have. What more could you accomplish?
I'm fatter than you, but
I'm going into the Air Force.
Going to
I
the Air
got
Force?
to do that.
Going
And I
to
used
the
to
Air
drive a Jeep.
I get to
so-
miss the bombs.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
my job was.
I can make my own
You
bomb.
ever seen the Hurt Locker?
Yeah.
With the,
Wait, so what's your
EOD.
job? What's your job title?
it's EOD.
UND.
EOD.
EOD.
Yeah.
I thought you said UND. I was like,
Explosive Ordnance Disposal.
So I'm pretty sure is I get to go.
What's the
my cousin
MOS
had a
for
friend.
Huh?
What's the MOS?
Well,
My cousin had a friend whenever he went into the military. His
I know what
friend
mine would
got
be.
into nuclear engineering.
Where were you going?
I was going to go to the Marines.
Is what? A rifleman?
Yeah, like 0311.
Cannon fodder.
0311 or 0331. 0331 is machine gunner or light machine gunner.
You should quit shocking the
get-
table.
This is fun, bro.
Did you get my joke? Is every Marine's a rifleman? It's
Oh, yeah.
3E831.
Okay, that's too complicated. Why not?
Are you rank number?
No, not that. My MOS.
His MOS.
I'd go in as a rank E1.
E1.
Logan.
I don't know. Someone was saying like if I did like even like a little bit of college. Oh no, it was Ray. Ray was saying if you did like a little bit of college and you went into the Navy, then you get like
But
a
Navy,
higher rank. Yeah, that's what I said. Like it's Navy. Everybody ranks up in the Navy.
Well, actually, if you do, but you have to do like a master's or something, you'll get a higher rank in the army.
that's like an officer though. That's
Yeah.
to be an officer.
You don't have to get a master's. You just get a bachelor's.
It's yeah.
You just gotta
Well,
get
the
shot
higher
in
you
the
go,
legs.
the higher you go up, the higher your rank is.
You know, I got an email about like being an officer, but they don't know that I'm ineligible.
Why?
Asthma.
And yet you over here. Ridiculous.
Go to the Air Force or Navy, dude. They'll waive it. But you gotta be smart, so probably not.
Oh, monkey. Hello.
Actually,
really?
if you go to the Navy, they probably waive you for anything.
Dude, I don't
That
know
was
the
the
name.
tip.
Or it could be like a. Did you hear about that? What was it? He was not dyslexic.
Wake you up?
It hurts, dog.
Down syndrome. There's a Down or someone
glad you
with
feel
Down
better.
syndrome that went to Army basic. Did you hear about that?
Wait, that made a weird noise. Hold on, I want to do it again.
Quick.
Ah!
Kevin.
Ah, it didn't even go.
That hurt.
It
Like,
didn't
right?
even go off.
The metal grade testing. Guys, we need an official topic. We've seriously just been bullshitting this whole time.
That's the whole point.
Alright.
Let's talk about like life.
Life?
Life.
What is your interpretation on life? What do you
Oh
what do you
my-
what
no,
do you feel
I am not answering this.
is life's purpose?
I don't know. I know my end goal. I want like talk about like my end goal, like where I want to be at the
No,
end.
where why do you think you were put here on earth?
To kill.
To kill bugs and eat mosquitoes.
To kill, sir.
I don't know. Help
Sir, to
people.
kill,
To
sir.
help people.
Yeah.
Okay, now what do you think the like
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, it hurts.
what?
And it just.
What do you think your we can put it like in three terms, like your personal view, your scientific view, and your philosophical view. What is you already said your personal. What do you think your like scientific reason? Like what do you think that you should do to better the world? Or that you could do to possibly better the world? What do you have a view on that could possibly make this place better?
I don't know, like teaching. I feel like I want to teach because I want to like teach kids to
I have an iPhone.
like
My
be
God,
better
like-
in the world.
My camera does that.
Yeah, you.
It zooms out.
That's what
I'm
he's doing
filming
right
on
now.
the wide camera, on the wide angle.
Oh yeah, because you have 3 cameras. See, we have
Yeah.
3 camera game.
No, 3 camera. I started that. We were here before you. Get off the bandwagon. Throw your phone in the trash or get a good phone.
You know, what? It's 6 meters. You know. Yeah, they changed it to like 6 meters for iPhones now because they're better.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah, well my OtterBox can also do the same shit."
Joke's on you. It's just a power bank.
Oh shit! I did kill
Ruin
your
it.
phone.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But
Then you pull it out. And, yeah, because it's salt water too. It'll.
There's a
destroy
saltwater pool.
you. Yeah.
I want to go swimming out for you.
why are you telling me?
Because I want to go well.
We never got
Because you know
food.
I'll do it too.
Are you hungry?
I was hungry.
I'm kind of hungry though.
You're gonna buy me some food too. Or what?
Whoa.
What
Bro,
is this?
children, I'm a college student. You think I got money?
I'm broke right now too, dog.
I don't believe it.
No, dude, I seriously am. I'll show you my bank account later.
It's my fault.
I just got mine.
No, it's not her fault. It's my fault. I seriously just bought a shit ton
I
of
just
stuff.
got my refund for student loans. So.
Yeah, Ray got
But
hers.
it's all gone.
Yeah, like
You spend it on.
Well, I had to pay
She's got like
500.
100 something left.
I had to pay 500 back to my stepdad, and then I had to pay $200 for my car payment, and then I got the 300 left. But now I only have like 40 bucks left.
Ray got like.
see,
Timestamp?
mine's there, but I just don't have it set up on my bank
44.
account yet.
Okay.
Like I have a bank account for school, but it's just not on my phone yet,
think,
so I can't see it.
Ray has,
You didn't
Ray
do
got
direct
like
deposit?
1,800.
I mean, I did, but like, it's just with my bank. The weird thing is like, I got the account set up, but it's not on my online banking app.
Oh.
So I have to like go talk to him about it. Which
Who are you with?
American National, which is like the original, or Amarillo National is originally what it is, because that's originally. Yeah.
I got USA.
Me too.
I have Wells Fargo.
Nerd.
So basic.
Got Texas
Man, you're
Tech.
lucky the camera can't see that.
I'm sure it did. It's that wide.
Oh, it's that wide?
No, no,
Behind
see,
panoramic.
no, see, what I was hoping for is that I could actually refurbish my my essential phone,
Oh god.
just so that way we could do the 360 camera. We can officially see. So that way I could put like stand my phone or sit it somewhere, and we can all
Right
sit
over
in a
the
circle.
fire.
That's why I said stand my phone or sit it somewhere, dog.
Right over the
Why
fire.
don't you listen? Why don't you listen?
Get a fireproof case.
Overheat your phone.
You
instantly.
mean
It would make the video lit.
get out? You're fired. No, okay. So Matthew, what do you think your scientific reason for being alive is? What do you
By that?
What do you think you could do
I know
on
it's-
this planet?
Give some context.
Like for this planet?
What do you think you could do to better this planet? What is something that you could specialize in that would make everything better?
I don't know. Cause like,
I think your question is a little too broad.
yeah.
I think it's too hard.
Maybe not for the planet.
What do you think you could better others' lives for? What do you think
Oh.
you can do to better others' lives?
That's a lot better.
I don't know. Like there's obviously like still a combat zone that I'm probably gonna get deployed to. Now, this is just me talking because I'm about to go to the military, but and I feel like I could like 'cause I'm gonna be combat support. So I'd just be there to like help people. I don't know. Like that's really like I really don't give too much thought about it, about anything I do.
What kind of impact do you want to make? Well, I mean, what do you, rather than being in the military or anything, if you were given the platform and you were given the voice to what would you change?
I mean, I'm not a very religious person. I do believe there's something there, but I do believe like, there's a God. But I feel like if I could help someone realize that like you don't have to like worship God like so much like how a priest does, but like how most like I know like a lot of Catholics that are like super religious, but if you like could understand that God's there working, like you can understand like every day like there's something there that He does for you.
I'm kind of with you on that one. Like I'm not super religious. Like I'm really not. Like I haven't gone to church in years.
I'm not as religious as it should be. I'm
Yeah,
not-
like I don't read
being
the
a
Bible.
being a Catholic, I'm not as devout as I need to be. You know
But there's definitely some of our friends, or some people we know that are like super devoted. And it's a lot different than what I am.
I'm gonna chime in real quick. So, I was raised.
Anyways, like I was.
My mom is like hardcore Christian, and me, I mean, like, yeah, I believe in all that, but it just kind of gets away from me, you know. I just kind of.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
we're all kind of in the same situation. I think the biggest issue with that is that we're all kids that have
We're still in our.
we're not at the point in time where our parents are. I mean, I get that it's not an excuse. My mom's a very devout Catholic, you know, but I mean, it took her a while to get to where she's at. Because my stepdad, I mean, if you want to talk about a devout Catholic, when you talk about my stepdad, he grew up not being a Catholic. He grew up Church of Christ, and he did our RCIA to become a Catholic. And now he's a part of the Knights of Columbus, and he does a lot, and he serves a lot of time, and does a lot of things for the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
I believe that we could be as devout as that, but being as
So
that,
young.
that we're in not even too young. I think we're just, this generation as a whole has a problem with being
Yeah.
devoted.
I think it's just like other things we focus on. Like, cause I know like,
For the longest time, I believed I was going to be agnostic. Agnosticism is just, you believe something's there, but it's more or less your lesser priority.
That's what Savage always said he believed. Or that's what
pretty atheist.
No, he was like he was something.
he
else.
said.
wasn't
He said
atheist.
agnostic. He told me one time. But anyways, where I was going with that was like, so my mom's hardcore Christian, right? So one thing that my parents told me a long time ago was that apparently there was one day that they both just kind of, felt like they need to have another kid. And so they both go home and they're like talking to each other, like, oh, I think we should have another kid. And, from like a religious standpoint, they're saying that God was telling them to have another kid. So that other kid is me. And so are you talking about, so when you say like philosophical standpoint, is that like you're talking like religion?
Philosophy being an abstract point of view.
Okay. Well, from like a religious point of view, and like what I think I'm supposed to do, from my view on life or whatever. Obviously, I think I'm supposed to be a cop because that's all I ever really wanted to do, other than being in the military.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that, and like I think the big deal with that.
I'm sorry.
I think the big deal with that is like I don't know, something big is gonna happen when I'm a cop, and like something good. I would hope.
That's a good thought. That's a good way to look at it. I mean, my philosophy on life has always to have been be the. When I was a kid, actually, let me start this out. When I was a kid, I looked up what my name meant, and my first and last name both mean somewhat the same thing. My first name means to be the protector of man, and my middle name is to be a protector through God. And as a Catholic, we are supposed to be baptized and confirmed as somebody who we wish to be envisioned as. And subconsciously, I always knew my saint was supposed to be Saint Michael, which is God's right-hand man, his first soldier in line. Whether I be protecting somebody with their mind or protecting somebody, physically, where I have to protect them, I always feel like it's always been like my job to teach and protect somebody. So like I feel like with me becoming a teacher, it would have been my goal to actually teach these kids that it is okay to be who you are. And
Thank you.
Whatever you want to do, you can do it because you've got somebody with you. The only thing is that the only person you need is you. And I've never been afraid to feel that way, which is why I've also never been a nervous person, which goes back to what we were talking about last episode, is being like having confidence and being antisocial and that kind of stuff. Like, I've always been a confident person. I've never been afraid to tell somebody how I felt. I've never been afraid to tell somebody, hey, this is wrong, this is right, this is different, this is wrong, I don't have my head on the tree.
Hey, man.
But it's just, I don't know. I think that's my purpose, is to overall is to share, right? I think that's why I like doing this. I like to share. Because I mean, if you think about this, even from a genetic standpoint, what is a single-celled organism that splits into two? What does it do? It shares the information that is gathered after it splits, and then those two things gather information and share it, and then they split. As you go on, it's exactly what it is. But I mean, every
Matthew thought I was wrong. He started smiling. He's like,
No, because there was a meme about mitosis. Like I saw a while back. It's funny.
I got mitosis or something like
It
that.
was like you hit your toe on your sister. It was like, ow, mitosis.
Oh my god.
oh my god, Matthew.
But no, what I mean.
Wow. The comedy
From
relief.
a genetic standpoint, I mean, seriously, it's just like further and further as time goes on, somebody is supposed to absorb this knowledge and pass it on to somebody else. I personally believe that I've been granted with a large mind, and I feel like I could really give information and share, and I want to be able to teach. I'm not the biggest dude, but I could protect somebody if I needed to. And but not only do you have to protect somebody physically, you also have to protect their mind. To preserve somebody's mind is one of the biggest and strongest things somebody could ever do. You know what I mean? That's why I believe teachers, no matter how much of a hard time I give them, they are some of the most noble people you could ever meet. It's just, I don't know. I think it's powerful.
Yeah, this is the customer coach cringe, but
Don't worry about that. Yeah, I only cussed him out twice, okay? And I didn't respect him.
You can protect yourself. He's grown. He's a grown ass man.
He's old.
We yell at the elderly this generation.
Yeah. Okay, so you yell at the elderly, whatever.
No, I don't know. Ever since like, my baby sister was born like almost a year ago. Like ever since then, I feel like I've kind of been more protective now, because I don't know, kind of. I'm just more like focused on keeping her safe.
Yeah, that's. I'm guessing that's. I mean, I've never had a younger brother or sister, but if I had to guess, I mean, that's just like, she's like, how do I explain it? Like, you want to protect her. Like,
She's so innocent that you.
yeah, like you would do anything to protect her, especially at this day and age. I mean, you would.
oh yeah.
Well, that's like what